What's going on, you guys? DZRCKS here, back with another drop in knowledge, and in this one we're going to talk about the who, what, where, when, why, and how to promote. If you're new here, go ahead and subscribe for plenty more content just like this, drop in knowledge, how-tos, musicality Mondays, plenty of content to help you guys grow as a dancer and have fun with joy along the way. With that said, let's run the intro. Cool. So I think what a lot of dancers can kind of fail on, basically, there's no other word to say it, is just promoting themselves. And even I have my faults. I don't do it as much as I should, and I could be better. There's always you could always be better at it. You know what I mean? There's always new things that you can try to find to promote yourself. And the thing about promoting yourself is it's not to do anything cocky or do anything like that, or just always let people know how tight you are. Promoting yourself is how you take advantage of the social media atmosphere that's around, that lets us communicate worldwide. It's taking that aspect and bringing it to your craft and understanding how you can use this to build your brand and build yourself and really start your own business under who you are and what you do. So I think it's very important that people understand how to promote themselves. So I'm going to give you guys, like I said, the who, what, where, when, how, something, the who, what, where, when, how, and why of promoting yourself. And I think after this video, you guys will be a lot better at it, and you'll be able to get the things that you want to out of dance, out of your social media, and out of your platform. And it'll lead to a lot of new opportunities that you guys will really be surprised about. So let's get right into it. So clearly, the who is an important part, because that's you. Is it just you as a dancer? Is it you as a DJ, as a painter? You're making sure that you're taking your art and everything and applying it truly to who you are and who's attached to the title of it. Think of like a company name. When I have DZRCKS, that's the company. Like, I take this and I make it my brand. My brand is DZRCKS, General Zone. Shout out to you're taking yourself as seriously as a brand. So even if it's just your name, especially as a dancer, you know a lot of dancers purely just because of their name. You look at people like Aaliyah Janelle, Nell Janestra, Josh Williams, Antoine Troop, Kalani Marks. These people are a brand, but it's just their name. And you can also have your nickname. Like myself, I'm DZRCKS. There's King Gutta, Wildebeest, Farside. There's a lot of people who are known as their nickname, or they're just their name, but they have that as their brand and their title. So you want to understand what it is that you want to be known as, and really go forward with it. Just take it and run with it, go with it, and make sure that you're confident in it and it's something that you feel represents you, and what it is that you represent to the fullest. And after that is your what. Your what is it that you do? What is it that you're promoting? Know what your craft is. A lot of people try to do so many different things. I'm this, I'm this, I'm this, I'm this, I'm this. And it's good, but you want to make sure that you know what it is that you want to do, and you want to make sure you know specifically what it is that you're promoting. So if you're a painter, then you know your what is the art that you paint. Whatever your style is and how you do it, that's always going to be different. That's going to be later, and that's going to be up to you. But what it is that you do, be confident in it, be sure of it, and really go forward with whatever that talent is. Now, number 2 is where. Now, where is where you're going to promote it, because depending on your art, you're going to have different platforms that fit you. If you're a painter or artist, especially digital, DeviantArt is one of the best places to be. Check me out too. Big DZ, DeviantArt. Now, if you're a dancer, clearly your platform is going to be YouTube, and it's also can be Instagram. You want to have 2 platforms that are going to benefit your artwork. Pick 2, because I feel like having too many gets really difficult to share between. So pick 2, whether it's going to be Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, you know, Pinterest, whatever it is that it's going to be. You want to pick the platform that's going to be best to find your audience. Okay, and that's the most important part about picking a platform, because you want to find where your type of audience is going to be. All right, so next up is going to be your when. When do you want to promote? The thing about this is that people think you got to do it every day, all day, you know, every blah, 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 blah. And I mean, yeah, it's a good idea, but that's a really good way to get annoying to people. And then have people really not, just kind of resent your content in a way that's like, I just don't really fuck with it. I see it all the time. It's kind of annoying now. So, you know, it's like, look at the Patriots. Everybody hates seeing them in the damn Super Bowl because they're there all the time. So, posting all the time, you can, but I don't suggest it. What I suggest to do is look at your analytics. Most sites are coming with analytics now, so you can see when is the best time and the best day for you to post. My advice is to take the best time of each day and just post. Post something small. Just post once a day. And you're going to be able to take advantage of the proper time where everybody is looking at your page naturally, and you get to just show them new stuff, and that'll build that network on the already prime time that you have viewers at your page. So you want to make sure that you're paying attention to those analytics, see when people are viewing your page, what are they looking at, how long are they looking at it, and try to gear your content towards those time frames so you can take advantage of your biggest audience. So the next one is going to be your how. How do you promote? What do you do? Is it just about posting? You know, is it just about having content? The thing is, you want to try to take advantage of things that are interesting on that day. So I said, find the best time to post. So there's a hashtag for each day. There's Man Crush Monday, whatever, you can do that. Throwback Thursday and Flashback Friday. Those are basically the same thing, but you can post two different older videos, no matter how old, even if it's a week old, you know, yesterday. You can still post that stuff and people will view it differently because it's a different hashtag. I know it's very simple, but that's kind of how the mind works, because it doesn't correlate this post to yesterday because it's not another Throwback Thursday. It's a Throwback Thursday here. I got one content, I got this, and then it's a Flashback Friday. I got this content from here. So people don't see those as the same, so it gets a lot easier to continually be in people's face, but it still feels new, even though it can be old content. Now, whether it's old or new is up to you. You can do whatever you want to do, and use the hashtags that are really simple to use, and make it new for them. Make it fun, and make it fun for yourself to kind of follow along with these things and keep a trend, because if you keep a trend, then it gets a lot easier for people to look at it, because if it's just random and then you kind of spam them and then stop and then, you know, pick it up whenever, that's when it's annoying. But if you do it once a day at the peak times and you use these hashtags to kind of give it a little jazz, give it a little difference, then people will really respond a lot better to it, and you'll have a lot more people understanding what it is that you're doing and following along with it. And speaking of the hashtags, you want to make sure that you're using those hashtags. That is the way to promote. If you don't understand hashtags, look them up, look up the purpose. The purpose is for people to search these hashtags. The more hashtags you have, the more ways that people have to search for your video. So think of them like tags on YouTube or hashtags on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. All of those things use hashtags. So you want to make sure that you're hashtagging your videos. If you're not really about your promotion game. You're just not. You have to get on it. And it's funny because I used to be the person that made fun of it. I used to be the person that was like, I'm not really going to do that. You have to do it. If you want your videos to go as far as possible, if you want your videos to be seen in Switzerland, hashtag Switzerland. It's literally that simple. That's the purpose of it. Because the people who look up Switzerland are going to see your video, even though it should have nothing to do with Switzerland. Because you put the hashtag, it'll pop up when people look for it. So that's what you have to kind of keep in mind when you're hashtagging. Hashtag it in the way you want it to be found. You know, don't hashtag it in things that aren't related to you. You know, don't hashtag Jabberwockies and Bam Margera and like just all this other shit that just has nothing to do with the video. Because people aren't going to watch it, people aren't going to click it, you're going to waste a hashtag, and there's no point to do that. Make sure that your hashtags are on point. and they're ready to go so that people have the best way to find your content. That is the point of hashtags, is to find your content. Keep that in mind every time you hashtag. And the last one is your why. Why, and the purpose is to reach out as far as possible, to find new people to watch your content, to look at your art. That's the point of it. It has nothing to do with being cocky, it has nothing to do with wanting to be famous. All you're doing is giving people the opportunity to have an opinion about your art. That's what you're doing. You're making sure that I've never been to fucking Louisiana, but the only way for me to be in Louisiana is somebody is able to watch my video from there. That's what it's about. And that's what you want people to be able to do, is just find it wherever they are in the world. And that's the point, is that you may not be able to travel everywhere. Not right now, you may be able to. But right now, for the people who can't get to you, who have no access to you, this is their access. So you want to make sure that you're using these platforms, you're using your hashtags, and you're using all this blessing that we have as social media to take advantage of being able to be seen around the world like that. So keep that in mind every time you put out a video. Don't just try to impress your friends and family, that's cool, but just think of the possibility of impressing somebody around the world and inspiring them to be like you, to do the art that you do, to have the same passion and love for what it is that they do as you do. And you can just be, I'm just here just kind of kidding around. But somebody sees it and takes it that seriously and that deep, and it leads them to great things. It's an amazing feeling, and I want you guys to feel that. So that is my drop in knowledge, man, on promotion. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. But get in the comment box. Let's talk to each other. Let's start a dialogue. All right, start promoting yourselves. Let me see some YouTube. If you got some dance videos, put it in the comment box. I will take a look at them. If you want some reviews, tips, blah 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 blah. Let's talk about it. Let's have some fun. So get in the comment box, and I will be responding to you guys. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't. Hit the notification bell. Be the first coming first. I'll make sure I like it and respond to you. But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys are able to learn from that. You can take these tips and go out there and promote yourself to get more opportunities than you can imagine. It'll be dope. So thank you guys for watching. I'm DZRCKS. Boom. I'm out.